Makadini kwese kwamuri. In today's lesson, toda kutanga nekudiscussa mean. Saka tine yatinoti mean. Kuti mean ndiko kuti average. Ndo chamufunga kuziva. Kuti mean ndiko kuti average. Saka tino calculate say the average kana kuti the mean of a data set. Zvatinoita, I want to start with an example. We all know kuti from form 1 to around form 2 tinenge tiri more concentrated, not interested with the average mark we get. Then kutanga pa form 3 uchienda ku form 4 takuchitsvaga magrades. Ndine A here, ndine B, ndine C, ndine ma A mangani, B mangani, ma C mangani. Saka pataiva interested in the average, that is to say the average mark, how did we calculate it? So from that example, we are going to understand how we calculate the average or the mean. Saka let us say you are doing 10 subjects. I think typically most schools for form 1 and 2 offer 10 subjects. And you get these marks. You get 80 for a certain subject, 70 like this. I'm just going to put my, of course it's unlikely to have even 8 exactly, maybe it's 82 or 80 something, but ndichangoisa kadaiso for ease of calculation. So how many marks so far? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 9 then 10 like this. So this might be expected for a student with 80 70. So my subjects are 40. Yeah, maybe this is a typical student what I. So the way we calculated the average mark or the mean mark, I add everything. So we would say mean kana kuti average is equal to, we add everything, or kuti I add every mark like this. I add every mark, I divide na 10, so that we get the average mark. Saka chinenge chichinzi average mark, we are taking a situation where we assume kuti kode notanga tingorine 1 mark for every subject. Those noreva kuti average mark. Tiri kuti tina mamarks akasiyana, kumwe kune 80, kumwe kune 50, kumwe kune 40 and so forth. But what if taita a single mark in every subject per 10 subjects zatinadzo? What is going to be the mark? So if you do this computation, 80 plus 70 plus 40 until plus 50 over 10, you are going to get your mean or your average. So what is the formula here? The formula of getting a mean or an average, more technically, is equal to the summation of, from I is equal to 1. We are looking at the summation of x like this. Saka kana tiri ku tertiary level statistics, we basically say x bar zvinoreva kuti mean is equal to the summation from the first number in the data set of x like this. But formula yandoda kuti muzive imimi ndeiyi yakadai so. You should know kuti the mean or the average is equal to total of numbers in data set. Kureva kuti we are going to add everything chiri mu data set that is my marks are, if we are to take that example, divide by number of elements in dataset. That is how it's done. So the number of elements in dataset, we count 1, 2, 3, 4 until 10. That is why it now add everything inside the dataset to divide and the number of elements in that dataset. So this is the formula you should submit to memory. Sandanyora Pamsorapo was just meant to steer your curiosity or enthusiasm, but this is in principle the same thing. So we are going to come back to the average and the mean. We are going to discuss many things, do different computations and stuff. But that is where I decided to begin this lesson. Taking into account from our previous lesson, we touched on the mode, we touched on the median. Saka it was natural to touch on the mean also. Saka don't worry, we are going to revisit this. What I want to do now is to appreciate how difficult I made things from our previous lesson. Saka tine equation yatakaita yatiri kuda kudzokorodza more simpler. So this is actually focused on the median. Saka I'm going to put the question here so that we can re-attempt it. Saka nchatanga ndapa an explanation of the calculation of the rank and what we did, or I'll leave that to the previous lesson. If you want that explanation, you can watch that lesson. In this particular lesson, I'm going to give an alternative method, which is simpler. So let us do that and see. That is the question we want to redo asi tichangotarisa pasi. Question yedu yakatipa a bar chart in Fig 24.2 showing the results of a spelling test. Saka C iri kuda kuti titsvage the mode. We want to focus on D in order kuti titsvage the median. So what is going to be the median in that particular case? Titwane the median panapa. What did we do previously? Zvatakaita just a summary. Takati chekutanga kuda kutsvaga the rank M, which is position of the median. Takati this is equal to chi n plus 1 over 2. Ichiti n inorepresenta the number of all those students and who participated in this spelling competition. We had calculated that earlier. Kaona kuti if 40, I think per B. Saka panapa taingoti it's 40 plus 1 over 2, giving us 41 over 2, which is 20 and a half. So this is the rank or the position we are going to find the rank. The median, I mean. Then from that, takabva takadzira a miniature portray of what is called a stem and leaf plot. But I didn't say these words, stem and leaf plot, because you expect to find them in advanced level. What we did was takanyora the different marks, which are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ndobva tanyora the frequency kureva kuti ma-students mangana ari kuwana which particular mark at any time. Saka takabva tanyora frequency. Panapa ndobva tanyora inonzi cumulative frequency, which we are also going to discuss in depth. So we say ma-students akawana 0 i2, ma-students akawana 1 mark i5, ma-students akawana 2 marks i10, ma-students akawana 3 mark i9, students akawana 4 marks i8, and students akawana 5 marks i6. Then we cumulated this. Kureva kuti takatangira pa2 panapa. Ngati 2 plus 5, that's 7. 7 plus 10 is 17. 17 plus 9 zvakafanana nekuti chi tikabvisa 3 pana 9 panapa, it makes this 20. Then kunoku kunosara chi 17, 18, 19, 20. Then tabvisa 3 pana 9 kureva kuti kunosara 6. So this is 26. Then 26 plus 8 tikabvisa 4 pana 8 tichisapa avana 30. So that's 34, and 34 plus 6 is 40. So we explained kuti cumulative frequency zvinorevei, explaining that what we are actually doing, tiri kuda kuziva kuti students akawana 0 i2, ko tikawedzera mastudents akawana 1 pa2 iyoyo tinobva tawana 7. Towedzera mastudents akawana 2 pamastudents akawana 0 na1 tawana 17. Towedzera mastudents akawana 3 pamastudents akawana 2, 1, 3. Saka the moment yatinosvika pa4 panapa tikuti 34. Tiri kuti mastudents ese akawana from 0 to 4 marks i34 students. Then if we add mastudents akawana 5 marks tawana 40. Saka cumulative frequency inoshanda as a proof, not a proofing, yekuti taita zvinhu zvedu zvakanaka. That is the benefit of the cumulative frequency, because we should always find n, kuti the total of the data set panapa, which in our case is 40. Ndochayakakoshera chekutanga. Saka denotanga tisina kuwana 40 panapa, zvoreva kuti there is a mistake somewhere in the frequency. That's the importance of cumulative frequency, and we are going to tell you more importances of it. But from here, after taona kuti the position we should find, the median, is the 20th and a half position, and the 20th and a half position tinoiwana between position number 20 ne position number 21. Saka panapa ndo panechi 20 and a half. That's why tichinotora number iri pa 20 panapa ne number iri pa 21, then we average them, we add them and divide by 2. We used this table kuti tiziye. Chekutanga, we noticed kuti the 17th number and inenge iri 2. Kureva kuti tikamisa vana ava in order from ane 0 to ane 5, ari pa number 17 anenge ane 2 marks. Kureva iko kuti kubva pa number 18 kusvikira pa number 26 tine mastudents anechi ane ma 3 marks. Yet student number 20, zvoreva kuti student number 20 anenge ane 3, student number 21 futi anenge ane 3, because zviri kuwanikwa in this range from 18 to 26. Then we have to average them. 3 plus 3, that is 6, we divide by 2, remains 3. That is why we got 3 as our answer in our previous question. But I understand if this is difficult for some of us, so I'm going to proffer an easier method now. So the easier method is going to be lengthy but necessary. So this is going to be the easier method. For our easier method, what we want is the mark, and we want the students, which in essence is the frequency. You can add the cumulative frequency, that is to make sure kuti maverenga ma students ese, but let us not do that, it's unnecessary. Tadaro, we see kuti ma students akawana 0 i2, saka the mark is 0 and 2 students. When the mark is 1, we have 5 students. When the mark is 2, we have 10 students. When the mark is 3, we have 9 students. When the mark is 4, we have 8 students. And when the mark is 5, we have 6 students. Like this. Saka, we can actually write down the number of students. Tichi represent our students SR 40 with their particular mark. Saka, remember that for the median, we have to arrange in ascending order, starting from the smallest to the largest. So if we do that, tirikuti, my students are 0 2, saka chanyora 0 0 like this. Vane 1 5, saka toda ma 1 are 5 1 2 3 4 5 and then. So this is our data set. Vane ma 2 10, saka 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Vane ma 3 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Vane ma 4 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8, yes. Then 1 ma 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 then 6. So that is our data set. Represent each student with their mark. Tichishandisa that table. My students are 0 2, that's why it has 0 2. My students are in 3 marks in 9, that's why it has 3 are 9. Nchingodaro. Then from here zvatofunga kuita kuti one the median. Knowing kuti median, it's literally number iri pakati. Understand? Number iri pakati. Saka number iyi tinoiwana sei? Takacancela iyi kutanga iyi, tonocancela iri corresponding iri kwekupedzisira like this. Toramba tichiita this process. And I'm going to show you what's alternative in a moment. Because of course in an exam, you cannot, I don't think you have the liberty and the time to be cancelling everything. And I also suspect that the exam won't give you my data sets akanyanya kukura like this. Tosara tingorine 2 manamba pakati panapa. Then we have to take the average of those two numbers. So median in get equal to 3 plus 3 over 2, which is 3. That is one way of doing it. Chimwe chiri pano manje takatarisa this data set. Let me remove zvandacancela. So when we are looking at this data set, there's something which is important. And chiri important panapa is to notice that our data set is even. So data set yedu irikuti n is even. N tinoishandisa kurepresent the number of elements in the data set, which is 40. So 40 is an even number. Kana tiine an even number, we are always going to remain with 2 central numbers, which we are going to add, take the average of, or take the half of them. But kana data set yedu iri odd, kana n are odd, and an example would be like this. This is our data set 2 3 4 8 9, like this. That's odd because it's 5. Our median is going to be exact because theta cancela I ne I, to cancela io ne io. So at the moment you know kuti it's even, expect kusara na manamba 2 ari pakati, amucha edda modivide na 2. As kana iri odd, you are just going to find an exact answer. What is superior about understanding the mathematics of the rank? Kudai so. When you understand the mathematics of the rank, you are going to calculate your rank. You say the rank M, or at rank M median, 3 equal to n plus 1 over 2. That is going to be your rank. Then you say, what is n? N iriku representa zvinhu zviri mudataset. Vingani i40. Saka it's going to be 40 plus 1 over 2, which we calculate and find 20.5. Kuti 20.5, kuri kutodza kuti tikaverenga this and tichitanga kunoku 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 tosvika panhamba yechi20 ichi. Since yanzi 20.5, tinofunga kutaura kuti tine nhamba yechi21. Then our median inenge iri equal to number iri paposition 20 plus number iri paposition 21 tikadivide na2 chawana futi 3. So that is how it's done. So to make it easier and simpler, mukapiwa this bar chart or bar graph, mukanzi mutsvage the median, you should construct this table. Table inokuudzai the mark and the students. Of course, different situations will have different demands. Then my constructor table iyoyo mogadzira dataset. Dataset moi-interpret according to your table. Students ane 082 saka ma0 aya 2. Students ane 185 saka ma 15. Students ane 488 saka ma 488, and so forth. Then it's either munogona calculate a rank, which is the rank M is equal to n plus 1 over 2. Inokudzai the particular position you are going to find your median, or moita zvekucheka kuti muwane median. You pick your poison. But I just wanted to clarify on this question so that you understand it better. In our previous class, tikaintroduce cumulative frequency yatakashandisa zvakare kuestimata uye kuziva kuti position 20 and 21 inenge ine mamarks api. But if that's complicated for you, I hope I gave you an alternative. In today's class, we want to discuss a histogram. Saka tiri kuda kutarisa histogram. And before we introduce an example, the example we are going to be working with, we should know as a prerequisite the difference between a bar graph, kana bar chart, ne histogram. Saka the fundamental difference, of course, there's a more complicated explanation where we look at quantitative and qualitative data, but we are not going to discuss about that. What you just have to know is a bar graph has bars, but a histogram has connected bars. Like that. That is what you have to know. Saka, let us do this. Let us put a question which we are going to use as our mark. This is the question we are going to practice with. And this question represents what we want to learn about histograms. Saka, let us just discuss a little about histograms before we answer it. Saka, as you can see, this is a histogram because mabasa edu akabatana. And the other thing you should see, remember, when you are dealing with these graphs, you should be aware of your axis. Saka kunoku kwakanyorwa kuti marks, uku kwakanyorwa kuti number of pupils. Then we have this. Chiri unique panapa ndechekuti, if you look at mabasa edu, you are going to see kuti akadai so. And panapa panenge paina 0, papa paina Is it 49? I'm sorry. It's actually 19. Saka, panapa tiri kuti from 0 to 19 marks, we have a certain number of students. Then panapa teta kuti from 20 to 39. And panapa is 40 to 59. Apo it's 60 to 79. Then 80 to 100. Saka amuri kuona aya anonzi classes. Andika. Saka we have different classes. Ari kutiudza kuti kubva pamark 0 kusvikira pa 49 kusvikira pa 19, I'm sorry, we have, for instance, 5 students. So we don't know particularly kuti student ipi, understand, kuti pa 5 students ava umwe anogona kunge aine 10, umwe anogona kunge aine 18, umwe aine 0, umwe aine chi. We just know kuti kubva pa 0 kusvikira 19 we have 5 students. So this is important, and the reason why we call them classes, take it like this. We have different classes or grades when it comes to grading your pass mark. Vapa 75 kusvikira ku 100 is a distinction A. Vapa 60 to 74 it's a B. 50 to 59 it's a C. Then kubva pa 40 to 49 it's a D. Kubva pa pakati kusvikira pakati it's either a E. Then lastly we have a U. Saka those are classes. We are also using the same concept panapa. But what makes or sets this apart? Ma classes ari pa histogram anofanirwa kuva ne inonzi class width. Saka class width iri kutiudza kukura kwakaita class. So the class width is going to be in actuality 20 marks, not 19. And I'm going to explain why tiri kudaro. A sure marker of this kupedzisira kuno atati 80 to 100. The reason why tikubva pa 0 tichienda pa 19 tozobva pa 20 tichienda pa 39 is because we do not want to double represent this line, because this is a border line. Saka kana tasvika kukupedzisira kuno we have to decide kuti one yacho tichaiverengera masure here kana kuti mberi. What I mean, tanga tigona kunge tadai so 0 to 20 kureva kuti panapa inenge yachi inenge ya 21 to 40 ichidaro. But this does not represent zvatiri kuda in a good way. So patiri kuti 0 kusvika pa 19, then the same line iroro riri kurepresenta 19 ndo riri kuzotangira 20. It's just negotiating the border line kuti tinoiita sei. But if you want to know the class width, you go to the last bar pata kuchiti 80 to 100. That's where you know kuti our class width is equal to 20. So these are the most important things when we look at a histogram. Class width yedu ndi 20. So maybe it might be different for my grades. So ndashandisa kuti A, B, C, D, E, U just for the sake of illustration kuti mu understand the concept underlying, but our class width should be the same. Kureva kuti each bar should have the same width. Understand? Each bar should have the same width. So that is what I wanted to discuss. Let us get into answering the question. So what does the question say? Frequency yakakosha, cumulative frequency yakakosha. In most questions, you are going to be required, even though it's not outrightly stated, to have a table which contains your frequency and your cumulative frequency. So let us do it. A iri kudei, how many? Let us read the question first. The examination results of a class are given by the bar chart. And So I don't know why they called that a bar chart. It's evidently a histogram. Let us just say it's a mistake. A, how many pupils took the examination? So we need to know how many took the examination. Saka tikauya panapa tikati marks patable kedu chaya panapa toti students or number of pupils like this. Then tinogona kuuya panapa toti chi cumulative frequency like that. Saka kuma marks we are just going to represent semanyorerwa zvakaitwa ku x kunoku 0 to 19 20 to 39 40 to 59 60 to 79 and lastly 80 to 100 like that. Then trace some number of students from 0 to 19. We see we have 5 students because pakati pa 4 na 6 saka 5 panapa. 20 to 39 we can see that we have 8. 40 to 59 pakati pa 10 at 12 so that we have 11. And 60 to 79 we see that we have 4. And lastly 80 to 100 we have 1. So this is typical of results. Like we should have this distribution. It's very typical. Ikasatodai, so we begin to ask questions. And to cut out of cumulative frequency, we know that we always start with Iripam Soro, 5 Panaba. Got 5 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Got 13 plus 11, that's 24. 24 plus 4, 28. And 28 plus 1, 29. Saka 8 negative 1 answer. How many people took the examination? 29 people. That's one way of doing it. Because cumulative frequency, inosvika pa total. The other thing you can do, maybe is another way of doing this. You can have a situation where you don't put this cumulative frequency. Maybe for some reason you don't like it. You just put the marks and students. Then you are just going to say number of pupils it equal to chi. It's equal to, we are just going to add everything. 5 plus 8 plus 11 plus 4 plus 1. Saka 4 plus 1 di 5 andiri. 5 yatawana pano, but plus 5e nawana 10. 10 yatawana I plus 11, 21. 21 yatawana plus 8, 29. Saka you still get the same answer. So it's easy. You can do it through the cumulative frequency. You can do it through adding everything. Then B equal to, if the pass mark is 40, how many people passed the examination? So that's an important question. Part B equal to, if the pass mark is 40, how many students passed or how many people passed the examination? Saka pass mark is 40. Kuroti vese vawana 40 kusvikira ku 100 vapasa. Saka how many people passed the examination? People who passed is simply going to be adding 11 wakawana between 40 and 59 plus 4 wakawana 60 to 79 plus 1 akawana between 80 and 100. We get 16 students. So how many people passed the examination? 16. That's how you do it exactly. I wouldn't want to show you how you do it using the cumulative frequency. It's reprogressive because It's unnecessary. So that is how we do that second part. Let me give you an exercise which you are going to have to do. The exercise is going to be taken from the New General Mathematics, Book 3. It's going to be exercise 24A, and of course it's chapter 24. I want you to do number 1. Then from number 1, I want you to do number 2. Then number 3 also. You go to number 5, and maybe to spice things up, number 10. So these are the questions. If you are able to answer these questions, you are better positioned to do the same if SIMSEC throws anything your way. And you have to remember the way we learn. It's either manga muchipoza pananga ndichi demonstrator mombo mwatempta mega mozokombe answers, or after you have watched this lesson you have to redo the questions we did mega seeing kuti muri kuzigona here. In our next lesson we are going to begin drawing statistical graphs. So we want to draw statistical graphs, after which saka magraphs atenge tichidrawa tichatanga nekungo explain a pictogram. We are then going to learn how to draw a bar chart or a bar graph. We are going to learn how to draw a pie chart. We are going to learn how to draw what is called a frequency polygon. After a frequency polygon, we are going to learn how to draw a cumulative frequency graph. Then after we have learned that, we seal the topic. That is on the part of book 3. We go to book 4 and see what we have to learn. So statistics is very important, but we need to rush to probability as soon as possible. Thank you.